Hi, welcome. I'm so glad you clicked on the link to learn more about the collective. So, the collective is something really close to my heart because I have felt for a long, long time as a lecturer and mentor of nutritional therapists and nutrition coaches that the courses are all amazing. And I know this because I've helped write some of them and I teach on them and I'm mentor in clinical practice. But what I find is when we're left out into the real world as practitioners, it can be A, really lonely, B, completely overwhelming, and C, demoralizing if you don't get clients easily or if you don't know where to go for help. So a collective of practitioners has been a dream of mine for quite a while. And I'm starting this up now because I think that the time in the world we are so needed. Um, but we also need to be at the top of our game because of social media and things like AI, where people can just put a query into Chat GPT and they think they're getting the right answer. But they don't realize that actually they need the personal touch and that it's our clinical experience, our shared collective knowledge that makes us really what needs to help rather than the AI and the TikTok videos. And this is why now is the time. So the collective, as you'll see, has two different prices. This is because I think that for maybe a third year NT student who is already a coach or somebody who's just recently graduated, I want this to be affordable for you. So there is a small price difference between being a student or a brand new practitioner. So if you've just graduated, maybe within the last month or so, this is for you. And then after 6 months, hopefully you're going to get so much from the collective that you're going to be able to easily pay the higher fee for the established practitioners. So what's going to happen is we're going to have a group WhatsApp where I will come on and I will answer questions if required. You may find just connecting with each other, somebody else will have the answer that you need. So I'll give you a designated time where I will sit and I will scroll through, and anything marked with a Q, I'll know it's a question that you really want my take on. But feel free to answer each other as well because the power is in the collective. We're going to have two live calls on Zoom every month, one of which I'm going to try and have a topic and a guest speaker. So we might quite frequently actually have Becky from Regeneris on, who is going to help us. You know, you might have a question about why would I choose the Dutch test over another test, or what test should I use? You might even have a query like, oh, how do I organize the courier for my client? That's all acceptable information. I'll also try and get on board some supplement companies. Um, and so we can discuss and you can ask questions and find out what's right for you. You know, who do I sign up with? Where do I get my discounts from? We'll also have topics like, using AI in our clinics, or what are the common challenges that we all face. So you'll find that one session is going to be a fair free for all, and we just get together and we can chat because I think that's really important. And then we'll have one where we have either a topic or I'll ask you to send me in questions in advance that we can all build on then. And these can go in through the WhatsApp. Then, as you know, I, under Gwen Wright Mentoring, run masterclasses. Now, these are not at nutritional therapy level, they're more nutrition coaching. They're also open to herbalists, kinesiologists, etc., etc. But I'm basically bringing nutritional therapy to people who are already using nutrition in their clinic, but they don't have the background that we as nutritional therapists do. And what I'm offering as part of this membership is you get 50% off each monthly masterclass. So I don't give that discount to anybody else. It'll just be for people in the collective. But also every month you can choose to watch one of my past masterclasses. And I have, I think, 21 of them as of now, starting this collective. So literally you can just tell me you're going to have a list and you can just tell me every month. I'll pop it in the chat. I'll say, just let me know which one you want and I will just add you because they're all on Practice Better as well. And you'll get the recording, the recommendations and the slides of that. And then finally, we're going to break into smaller groups. And all of this is on a Wednesday, because Wednesday is my mentoring day, where you can bring case studies. So we'll keep it to 3 to 4 practitioners, depending on how many are in the membership. And I'm going to try and keep nutritional therapists and nutrition coaches separate because, of course, we will have different type of things that we bring as nutritional therapists that you may not be able to do as a nutrition coach. So for everything else, we're going to be together because I think we can learn an awful lot from each other. But for the case studies, we're going to separate them out. So basically, it'll be an hour call. If we have 4 cases, it'll be 15 minutes each. You present your case, and then we can all, as a collective, help you out with that case. If for your group there are absolutely none, I can present a case of mine. So we'll know that in advance. They're once a month, so we'll have plenty of time. And I have a form that I ask you to fill in advance so that we can all see, we all have the same information that you're going to present for your case. So I think that's going to be really, really helpful because a sounding board, sometimes we're not sure where to go with a client. And if you can't wait until the case study session, because maybe you've booked in a follow-up or the initial consultation, stick it in the WhatsApp group. All right. So don't be afraid to just say, oh, I have a client coming in 2 days' time. I have no idea what to do here. And we can all help each other out. So that, in a nutshell, is the collective. At the moment, the price, because I'm just starting it, so it's the introductory rate is €45 per month for students and recent graduates and €60 for existing practitioners, whether you're a nutrition coach or a health coach or nutritional therapist, it doesn't matter. That is the fee. If you have any other questions, if you're not quite ready to press the booking link just now, feel free to email me at gwenwrightnutrition@gmail.com and I will do my best to answer your question. But I would absolutely love to have you on board and be a part of the collective.